Good morning again. It's 9:40 a.m. here in Golden, Colorado. I just have time. I got very few people, which is very nice. And so I have time to talk more. I was mentioning doing ROM just all through my shift, quieting the thoughts, opening the heart, because love is the highest reality. Um, Living in love like that is living in Sahajra Samadhi. It's living in timelessness. Obviously, living outside of ego. Um, yeah, I encountered a guy. Where was it? Oh, one of the spiritual chat rooms. Upset because one asked about being kind to others, to Ramana Maharshi, and he responded with, "There are no others." And he put a photo up and said, "Well, he's being served by others. There's other people around him." I think Maharshi lost it. I heard after a few articles he loses his mind. Yes, good thing. What we're all here to do. The ultimate reality is that there are no others. There is only the self. Oh, here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Ugh, what a pain. All right. A person who believes that the time scheduled is the time to leave the apartment and be late to the stop. And oh, yeah, we've all just had enough of this. So that's why. What a pain. It doesn't matter. Only a pain to the ego. Only a pain to the personality of David. Yes, the ultimate reality, there isn't anything else. Everything is a manifestation of one thing. Obviously, in duality, there's a me talking to you. There's a you listening. Yeah, of course. We must live in these bodies for the time that we chose. It's okay to have desires and ambitions if you want to. Have fun playing the game. Don't forget that's what it is. Don't believe that any of this really is you. So you tune into love and therefore tune into bliss, awakening, self, all the same thing. All the same thing. Then the more you'll just observe the game as you play the game. Observe the game as you play the game. That should be a chapter in my book, actually. Another way of saying that is effort through non-effort. Effort in creating our goals, desires, dreams, loving others, taking care of people, and at the same time, observing as the eternal self and saying in eternity while doing it. That's the name of the game. I will ROM the rest of my shift inside my mind, and it always has the effect of shifting the events in my life. Always has the effect of bringing good things into my life when I do this. I stay in the moment, not ROMing necessarily. Speaking of mantra, I don't believe the logic. This mantra is very powerful for this, and this one's powerful for that, and this one does this, this one does that. They are thoughts. And so good thoughts and bad thoughts produce different results. So as far as that goes, as far as affecting duality, they probably do have different effects. As far as awakening, there's only one self to awaken to. So using mantra as a tool to awaken will only have one result, helping you to awaken to the reality of yourself. To produce wealth, to produce success, to produce joy in my family, and so on. I choose to silently visualize strongly and step inside that reality and feel the joy of whatever it is I'm trying to create. Like my new house, I saw myself in a house, not this house, but I saw myself in a house and felt the joy of taking my key and opening the door and walking into my new reality. And it became reality over time. It'll happen to anything. Anything you believe strongly enough will come to pass. Believe, 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 and create and be rooted in bliss the entire time, in the undifferentiated mind, so that you don't, well, become disappointed when you get to your goal and wonder, where's the rest of it? Or is this all there is? Or when it's not all it's cracked up to be, as we say. It's not. It's just a thing happening in duality, like any other thing happening in duality. Only by awakening to the self can we truly be joyful. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all this will be added unto you. That's a true statement. I run to the train. Namaskaram, my people. We'll talk soon. And my event will be set up. I'll do a video about the event, specifically ABCD. What are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? And of course, send out much more invitations to my upcoming event. Namaskaram.